button.
So we're live now?
Think we're live. I think. I don't see it on
Okay.
YouTube yet.
That's fine. I have all of my hardware hooked up to random things, so I actually can't check. Actually, hold on. I might.
Oh, I see us.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep. We're
We're
good.
gravy.
We're,
Excellent.
we're actual serving of gravy. Well. Hey everyone. Hey Keith. Anyone who's
That's
watching
me.
this live or stumbling upon the archive of this, we're gonna be playing a little bit of Craftopia.
So, you have played this. I have not. And also, you are going to be the only one playing it,
Yes.
and I am not.
I'm gonna be
So,
the lone player. You know, Valheim is a pretty big thing right now. I bought this like right before the Valheim stuff kind of blew up.
when did this come out?
I don't.
Is it new?
It's early access the same way that Valheim was.
Because I hadn't heard of this until you picked it up. So I don't know where it came from, what its history is.
Honestly, it kind of came out of nowhere. I heard about it. Someone mentioned the name of it, and I looked up a video of it, and I saw the trailer, and I just saw nonsense happening. I was like, oh, I guess I gotta have this. This is probably the survival sim for me if it's got anime bullshit in it.
You are a fan of nonsense and shenanigans and other such things. Yeah. So you told me a little bit about it. I was very excited by how dumb it sounded because I too am into dumb things. I couldn't commit to it. I couldn't get all the way committed to purchasing it on Steam. So this will be sort of a demo for me, and whether or not I will go through with loading out my Visa into Steam, because I don't do that. I don't like to keep my Visa details in Steam because I don't trust myself. I don't have willpower.
Yeah, it's got a price tag on it, and it's also early access, so it's always a bit of a gamble,
Yeah, how early access is this? Because Valheim was early access, but I was surprised by the amount of content they managed to dump into that game.
It is pretty early. And like, it maybe doesn't have the same legacy or the same confident backing team behind it. Not that I'm spitting any hate or shit talking the team behind Craftopia.
They're the only people watching this stream right now are the creators, and they're gonna figure out what your account is and they're gonna cancel it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm
glad that we caught all those phlegmy coughs in the stream.
And I mean no disrespect to any of the development that goes into this, but and you know what, with the Valheim stuff, it's only the buzz on the street that I've heard when people talk about like, oh, it has like legendary developers on it or like experienced developers from the game industry working on it, and like I don't know, it at least shows in like how impressive a lot of the like fidelity stuff is with the lighting and the physics and some of the stuff behind it.
While still managing to look like a PlayStation 1 or World of Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly. But that seems super intentional.
I like the chunky body models. It really takes me back to a better time.
Me too. You want to do me a quick favor?
Yes.
Do you want to open the stream quickly on your end and see how it is?
I mean, I'm watching it right now.
I mean, like the YouTube stream, not the
I'm watching the YouTube stream.
Oh, are you? Is it look okay?
Yeah, it looks fine.
It's not choppy or anything?
Uh, I don't know. It could just be the frame rate of the game. It looks like, yeah, maybe a little bit sluggish.
Okay. I wonder if it's because I'm giving it to you as well. But we'll
Yeah, you're
figure it
giving
out.
it to me.
Giving it to you.
So, what's with the fascination with Breath of the Wild clones lately?
They're real
Between
big,
this
right?
and Genshin Impact.
Like it's funny how they've all kind of come out, or some of them have come out pretty like close proximity to each other, so you can really have a nice comparison. Because Genshin Impact is like Breath of the Wild sort of clone, but also like very polished. There's that other game that Ubisoft did, I think. Um, Phoenix, I can't remember what it was. And that seemed like it had
Oh right.
pretty similar like Breath of the Wild stuff in it, but also I think it was generally well received. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I mean, this is also early access, but this just kind of seems like it's almost like Breath of the Wild is like the to-do app of video games at the moment. Because this is like down to the UI. Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild.
that symbol on the menu looks like it's straight out of Breath of the Wild. It's
And all
they really committed to it.
yeah, and I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I've seen it been played. I've watched it been played, and I think I've seen enough of it played to be familiar with the sound effects they use for like their stuff.
Well, we'll find out because I have played it, so
Good.
you know I'm basically a subject matter expert when it comes to Breath of the Wild. I defeated one boss, so oh my god,
Yeah, so here we are.
they really made no effort to hide
Oh
it.
my gosh. Okay, so I've come in after a big update, so it looks like I'm just getting a bunch of mission completes.
Well, looks like they're maintaining the game, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. See, yeah, there we go. So this is me. Got this got this sick helmet, this sick sword. And you know, got the glider.
Yeah,
The old trusty.
you gotta have the glider. Actually, that's the one thing I guess that you know Genshin Impact stole a lot from Breath of the Wild, but they at least made some effort to conceal, um, you know, their plagiarism. Like the glider at least was like wings. This is just a glider.
Yeah. I also I also like don't remember the controls. The controls are fucking weird this game too. Okay, so left trigger is to do a normal hit. Fucked. Oh god, I don't even know where I left off. Oh, I think I just so this is like a typical survival sim as well, baked in, but it has some pretty like typical JRPG sort of elements just shoved into it. So like I have an XP bar, and I level up, and I get skill points. Does this look familiar at all?
It's
This UI,
I
this
think
menu system, minus all
Ye-
these mission completes.
they're still going.
That's still going. I've done a lot of things.
Congratulations, yeah, congratulations on all of your recent successes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's you know what, I claim to be a subject matter expert, but I don't actually remember. It's all very similar UI, and although everything is just it's just not as good, I guess I would say.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
like
you
just
can say that without a
a
doubt,
not
right?
a not polished version.
Oh, I can claim all these rewards. Somehow, the Y button.
There you go.
I don't know how to navigate a lot of this. There we go. There we go. Let's claim all these.
How is it still going?
I don't know stuff, I guess. You know, I'm a busy person. So you get skill points every time you level up. think I might have a skill point now. If I hit, if these notifications get out of the way, we can look at some skills. Apparently,
Well,
I have
it's
6 skill points to spend now.
well, it looks like they are updating this game, so that's
Yeah, that's probably the comforting part about this was that when we bought this, we played it. Me and my brothers played it for a little bit, and you know, there are some things to love about it. Okay, it's maybe not as polished or finessed as much as like Valheim or other survival sim games, but like this has like a charm of like it's really trying to just push the video game after video game bullshit into the survival sim. Um, and Valheim does a little bit more of that, a little of that too as well, with its like skills and like it's like Elder Scrolls style leveling up system. But this takes it like a step further into bullshit land, where like you have several tiers of skills, and so you straight up unlock a dodge ability with a skill point that you don't get off the bat. You can unlock a double jump skill, and then you can keep increasing that to increase your double jump height or your just a regular jump height. You have a mana bar that you have to get a passive skill for to actually recover it.
so basically every single mechanic in this game is locked behind a skill.
Yeah, and it's kind of awesome. Because it's almost pointless to keep putting skill points into jumping higher or running faster, but I am a sucker for I'll jump higher. Yeah, totally. You also unlock things in the combat thing for like little attack skills, like MMO style skills. You can unlock the ability to dual wield or use two-handed weapons, shields and bows, and like this game is super early to the point where they have a lot of skills here that are coming soon.
I like that they just included that. They didn't just add it in with a future version. They're just like, it's coming.
Yeah, I'd like look at this. This skill is Samurai. It's a passive skill called Samurai, and it just says Katana Mastery, whatever that means. So
I thought that was obvious.
I look forward to the Samurai skill when it comes. Oh, this is a new one. Martial arts, increase bare hands. Oh, that's perfect. Exactly up my jam. So there's some cool things with these skills. If I can remember how to use them. Yeah, every skill uses a little bit of your hunger and a little bit of your mana to use. And so I just use this one that just makes me run faster for a good amount of time. And it's pretty dope. You can really fucking go with this glider. I have this one ability that I used earlier that is basically just the super jump move in Super Mario RPG, where I just hop in the air and I just bounce every time I hit something, and my damage increases every time I bounce up on something.
That seems like the ideal way to play this game.
Yeah,
The developers intended the game to be played just like that.
And the coolest thing is, I mean coolest, is that there's not even an animation to me jumping up. I literally just idle my way up.
Listen,
so it's perfect.
Animations are hard, okay? I can say this with full confidence, having worked at a game studio that had absolutely no animations. So I have a question.
Yep.
Why is there just random creatures and monsters literally all over this map, just scattered everywhere?
So it's a little bit like that. So like you're gonna have it has a pretty like typical MMO sort of spawn area almost, of just like a bunch of shit everywhere. And I can't tell if that's intentional or if it's just like because it's early and they're just shoving stuff all over. The progression in this game is so fast. The way it works is you kind of have, it's kind of cool actually. You have you start off crafting pretty early on, but you have almost like age increases, almost like a sort of Age of Empires-esque way of advancing to different ages.
All right,
Which
that's not what I expected to
yeah, which
hear.
and
But
that's how you kind of increase or find new recipes and stuff. Um, you know what? I bet it
so
would.
what determines that?
Yeah, you know what?
Like,
Let me just create a new world with this character, because in like Valheim you can also just have this one persistent character who can just jump between stuff. I feel like I'd be able to show that off a lot easier. Start a new. Let me just save this character and return to the title. And then we'll come back into this one and I can show you some dumb stuff that I can do in that world. We can kill a dragon, if you will.
when you say "if you will," does that just mean literally kill a dragon? Because that sort of implied
Yeah,
that we
that's
weren't
exactly
going to kill
what
a
I mean.
dragon.
That's exactly
Okay.
what I mean.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty.
Give me a name for the world.
Buttland. Is this does this act as a seed for generating the world, or is this for, I guess, just saving the world?
I hope.
Is your first world just called WoW?
I guess it is, huh?
You're so creative.
When I usually play, or when I did play, we had one of my brothers host the world that we kept jumping into, and I just wanted to jump into a single player quickly and mess around. So I just
And that's it. That's what you came up with, eh? That was.
I was like, wow, this game is so beautiful. It's like Breath of the Wild.
It's exactly like Breath of the Wild.
All right, so you start off here. This is where you start. And usually when you create a character,
is this dock just littered with people that give you information about the game?
Yeah, these are NPCs. Look how ugly these NPCs are.
Oh my!
Like, look how.
Well, you know what? They're not as bad as Possessed. I think those were the most hideous character models I've ever seen. Ever put into a game. Can you kill the NPCs?
Yeah, and they drop eggs.
All of them do, or just that one?
All of them do. Yeah, should I try? Let me try jumping on all their heads. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we.
You ruined it. Why? You know what? I don't know. I was gonna ask about the eggs, but I feel as though there's not a good answer for it, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna accept.
When you kill a human, they have an egg.
Yeah, I remember learning about that in biology.
So they just give you a bunch of dumb introduction of how to use controls and how everything works, but we don't need them. We don't need that at all.
Yeah, that's just like exposition bridge. I can't believe they just dump that much cognitive overhead on you straight off the bat.
And so everything is also leveled in these areas. There are straight up like level ranges. If you actually look in the bottom left corner, there's actually a little bit of like text that just straight up gives me like the seed of the island and the level range and whatever map it's being used. So this is I think it starts with a level 0 to 8, and I can't tell if that actually means that the enemies or the people on this island are ranged between that level or not, because I don't know if I can see a level 8. I also don't spend a whole lot of time on the first island. The first island is always the same. It's like this tutorial sort of island thing. So let's go down to how we would start. So I think right now in the crafting, I have a pretty limited selection of stuff. I just start with an axe, which you just use wood for. There's no metal, just wood.
I think the most important question is, can you punch a tree down, or do you need to use an axe? Because that was one thing I was thoroughly disappointed about with Valheim, is that you cannot punch a tree down. You can punch, I guess, that's not fair. You can punch like bushes and small trees, but
Yeah.
you can't just walk up to a big thick oak and just throw hands at it.
Yeah, you can punch. I mean, and you can there is also unarmed like skills you can get to increase your unarmed power. But let's see if I can punch a tree. I'm pretty sure you can kick a tree down. Yeah, I mean, you can punch it. Yeah, there we go. See?
Oh, all
You
right.
give it the old
That's
dukes.
it. I'm sold.
Yeah,
I'm sold.
you can kick a like we'll kick a cow in the face. Ready?
Well, that's just not appropriate.
This kick.
It is a pretty comical kick.
Yeah.
I'm totally up for that.
Okay, so let's see what I need because essentially you need it's the old same old shit. Building a workbench and then building a bunch of other stuff. But this altar of civilization is what we need to advance our ages. So let's get some stone real quick.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
That is how we transition through the ages
that's how I did.
in real life. So
Now I'm a big old poop head, and I just have a bunch of platinum pickaxes and stuff. And like I said, this game moves very quickly. It is not slow by any means. And you know you can do a cool jump mine. Little action here. My inventory is full. Let's drop these seeds. I don't need these.
So, are the only people who live on this island the ones that you murdered on the bridge, or is there more civilization in this world?
What am I doing? There's no people here. The only other person that exists is a person called Anubis who's on that floating island up there. And you collect there are dungeons you can find and you can go through, and when you finish them you can get a specific item where you can trade it into Anubis, and if you have a certain enough of them you can increase like your max stamina, your health, or I think your magic. Oh, I know why I'm confused. Okay, so they split up your bag items into different categories. So your materials have their own set of bullshit. I think I just used my mouse and keyboard to get rid of this. The controls aren't good.
Doesn't map to a controller well.
Only when you're actually moving around, but when you're actually like going through the menus, it's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, let's get some stone.
Yeah, I found the same thing with Valheim. The controller was fine, but trying to go through the menu with it is just a miserable experience.
Yeah, I didn't even try. It would be bad. Yeah, and there's no joke here. Like I'm just mining a few pieces of stone. I have 63 stone already.
God, yeah, you weren't kidding.
You're good.
You know what? People have short attention spans. They don't have the time to really invest in, a very slow progression based sim game. So
yeah,
just give the people what they want.
And here's the weird thing too, is that like every like material you drop has some kind of like they belong to something. They have some sort of trait. So like this workbench I just created is a fire spirit workbench. And it has, you can see like it has like defense -5, magic attack +30. This is all pretty meaningless for a workbench. But I guess the stone and wood I just used had that in it.
I mean, okay, like that's kind of cool that, the stuff that you're building comes baked in with the resistances of the materials, but yeah, a magic attack workbench seems like a pretty hilarious thing.
It works well for like
concept.
Yeah, it works more when you're making gear, is that you want specific kinds of traits on your stuff. It's kind of a neat idea, but I think it's pretty hilarious that it's on the workbench. So now that we have a workbench, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create an altar here, so we can take a look at how to age up. I really enjoy having. I think Valheim and this are on pretty separate ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, this does seem uh much more, I guess, lighthearted, a little free spirited, a little bit zany, a little bit anime bullshit,
Yeah.
which I'm totally okay with. I think we need this is something we need.
Yeah. Like one thing that makes it super anime is at the beginning, I guess I don't know if I can see it here in the main menu, but on the title screen there was an option to connect it to your Vroid account, um, which is a place where you can create your own VTuber avatar. So
All right.
you can just straight up import your Vroid avatar, your VTuber avatar, and be them in this game.
Is this your VTuber avatar?
No, I wish. I haven't tested it out. My brother did actually. And the sad thing is that if you import them in, only you see it. Like if you're in a multiplayer game, you just show up as whatever they have.
What a
Um,
bummer.
it is a bummer because you can get wacky. You can get some wacky shit in here. But to have that just baked in like it makes me think like was that the first thing they did? They're like, we need that integration first, and then we
That's
build the game around that.
Yeah, I like to imagine that was just what it was just basically a tech demo for that, and then they just designed the game around that very specific feature.
Hmm. So this is how we this is the Altered Civilization. This is how we age up. We're currently in the Stone Age, and the next one is the Agricultural Age. So on the right side, it shows us what we need to advance. We need to give it 10 wood, 10 stone, 10 copper, and 3 meats, I guess. And this is all the bullshit that you can do once you get to this age. These are all the things like you'll be able to craft.
That unlock.
Essentially. Yeah.
What age are you on your main world?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll go back to it, and I'll kill a dragon for you. I'll jump on its head a bunch.
So for progressing the age of your world, I guess the materials are stuff that you find specifically when that age unlocks.
Yeah, so a little bit. The way this game kind of works is that you start from this island, and it has a set stuff that it kind of has of materials, and eventually you're gonna outlevel or outgrow an island. So yeah, you'll build a sort of teleporter shrine, and you kind of have this Legend of Mana style like board where you unlock a new tile, which is a new island, and it's like procedural in the sense of what it might have and what its level range might be.
Gotcha.
And so you're kind of moving from island to island.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like there's some.
I always enjoyed that mechanic.
Yeah, there's some really cool mechanics in this game that's like been mixed together in this sort of Unity asset store like thing. When you look at like the sheep and the slimes and the NPCs and some of these weapons and armors, like
yeah, some of the models I've realized don't really match. It looks like it's
at all.
Someone just jumped on a humble bundle that gave them a bunch of different random assets, and they're like, all right, this is a game now.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like the more you kind of play it, you realize how much more assets are being jammed in that don't seem to match together. That you're kind of like, oh no, what did I just buy? But at the same time, like that last update they had was huge. There was so many patch notes I didn't even read it all. And it seems like there seems to be a little community bustling around in this game so far. There's some automation stuff in it too, like Factorio style or kind of like conveyor belts and stuff that you can automate. I haven't gotten to that yet. To be honest, with all these survival sim games, the people I play with are usually heavier into like building systems up or building up little like homes and towns and systems.
And you're just about jumping.
I like the character bullshit. I like jumping. I like making myself jump higher. That's my jam.
All right.
Okay, that's iron.
Day-night cycles.
Yeah. They don't do much, but they're there. Do I have any? Okay, I need. I have like 42 copper ingots. Yeah, Oh, you know what? There is a pretty decent way of getting rid of things. So, other bullshit. There is a thing called a picture book. Um,
Okay.
and you can offer it. I could make 100 stone one-handed swords, and I could just give it to this picture book. And then you see on the bottom left, there's stats like it's like
Oh, yeah.
permanent buffs you get for doing it.
Plus 0.1 attack. That seems
Yeah,
worth it,
yeah.
right?
And so you can do it for all of them. They all have like pretty similar ones. They stack up. They're kind of like little persistent bonuses. I think it's kind of cool. Um,
It's different.
you can do it for
And
everything too. You can do it for materials and all kinds of stuff. So I could just give it all this leather because I don't need it. And then on the other side of it, there's also a market that I built. I can also just sell shit there as well and get money.
to no one, because no one lives on this island.
No one lives on this island. Oh, never mind. Actually, on certain islands there are merchants that are just walking around, and you can sell shit to them and buy shit to them. Get the fuck out of here. Let's sell some stuff because my pockets are too full. And
I have that problem all the time. Man, when I back in high school, when I was 240 pounds,
yeah,
I wore size 46 jeans, and man, the pockets on those suckers, let me tell you, you could fit just about anything. Which is probably why I was so fat. I could fit so many snacks in it, but yeah, I could fit my entire. I had a Discman. I know you're a bit younger than me, but I'm sure you remember what a Discman is, right? Please say you do.
Go ahead. What's the Discman?
No, but yeah, so it would fit perfectly in my pocket, and really, those when people talk about the good old days, that's what I think about. Specifically, that.
Discmans.
Yeah, fitting a Discman inside of in jeans pockets. Okay, so are you advancing the age here?
So I just did, yeah. So now we're in an
Does-
agricultural age.
Does the world change at all? Or
No,
is it...
you just get new stuff. Like nothing
Oh.
changes until you get to a new island. But like, yeah, here's maybe another weird indicator of how quickly this thing moves. We're in the agricultural age, and now the next one is the frontier age, where we get to make steel, titanium, tools. We got all this. You make a magic hat.
The most important kind of hat.
A rotating saws. Like they just don't give a fuck.
What's that one that says test on it?
Oh, hold on, let me check. This slime dickhead was just pushing me around. Where was it? I saw it. Yeah. Alchemical catalyst. Under test, required this as a catalyst when you cast alchemy. So I guess this is new. I haven't even messed with alchemy yet.
Are they just putting like alpha stuff in the main game?
Yeah, I mean, a
Is
bunch
that-
of this has work in progress around it. This thing is just going.
I love the confidence of
You
these
can make
game
a
designers.
booster here. I hope it's just like a Gary's mod booster. Okay. Let's see. What else can I craft? Now we can make a furniture workbench, which just makes furnitures, I guess. Boring. There's a specific station for building hats.
That's my kind of station. I am a man of many hats.
And then we can make a furnace and a blacksmith. And then, oh, here we go. Here's this altar of transportation we'll build quick. 'Cause
So
maybe
this
we can
goes
just
to
jump
the
into
next island?
Yeah, like whatever island you want to, basically. Let's.
Well, you said it randomizes it, right?
Yeah, you pick up across. You pick between tiles. All this big
Oh
old
my
thing.
god, that thing's fucking huge.
It's gonna take a while. You know what? Let's go spend. I have 7 skill points. I want to spend some of these. Let's jump higher. I want to increase my jump height. And let's see what else. There's magic in the game too. You can learn. I haven't messed around too much with the magic. I've been
You focused on the jump mechanics.
the jump mechanics. Yeah, I want to jump better. My brother has been more of the mage, you know.
Yeah, and you are the jumper.
Yeah, I'm the jump man.
You fill the role of the very important party role of jumper.
Yeah, there's a play dead mechanic too. This is trick, the trick category. Where you can just play dead. I'm gonna buff my heal. I'm gonna. What do you think I should get? Do you think I should get some martial arts skills?
The ones that are work in progress. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't have the full confidence in. You know what? It could be the other way around though. It could just not be.
Exactly.
It could just be completely overpowered, and they haven't actually worked out how to make it function.
Yeah.
So
What if it's
yeah, it's a real gamble.
Yeah. What if it's so unfinished that it's overpowered?
It's just it's the risk that you'll have to take. Martial arts, it seems like your character should be jumping and punching and kicking. That seems like the perfect combination of.
Let's put those in. I think there is also this. Yeah, martial arts. There we go. All three of
fist specifically.
them. Fists. Bare hands. Get them all stacked. And let's maybe put some more jump.
It's a terrifying thought. This character that's built around just jumping, 40 feet in the air and just flying down and just throwing hands and feet
Yeah,
at everything around them.
Let's punch some stuff. I think I'm. Oh, my character's hungry. That's why. That's why I'm getting hurled a lot. Let's eat some ramen. Oh, actually, there we go. I had a whole bar.
Yeah, you gotta carb up.
Yeah.
All right, is it done yet? How long does
It's here. It is. It's here. It's here.
All right.
Let me just punch this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so you get these tiles, and they give you a little preview of their island level and their enemy level, and then it costs so much money and certain materials to unlock. I think right now they're both the same.
Can you place it anywhere, or does it have to be sort of adjacent to where you
It looks like it has to be adjacent. We got Island of Big Bridge.
Perfect. I am very excited to see.
Or we have
what,
Island of Mountain Chain 2-2.
Great.
Desert of Mountain 2-1.
Wait, can you unlock all of these? What does it take? Oh, there's
Oh, I
materials.
don't. Yeah, there are some things I'm missing here. I don't have.
Can we go to the island of Big Bridge? I'm very excited to hear about this famous bridge, or
Let's go to the
witness
big
this
bridge.
famous bridge, I should say.
Yeah, and so you can travel back to your previous islands as well. You don't have to stick with it. You can go back if you do want to. I don't think we've ever done. Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy is in the chat.
And,
Jeremy.
Jeremy? Oh, is he
Yeah.
watching?
Yeah, he
Hi,
said,
Jeremy.
well, look who it is.
Hey, Jeremy. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for supporting the channel.
Stick
You
around.
are my
if
favorite.
You wanna...
You're my favorite of our 17 subscribers.
What if he's not subscribed?
Well, I saw the notification, so I know he is.
Yeah. Zip around.
Listen,
here.
my goal is to get more subscribers than Jacob. That's really the only thing that I'm aiming for in life.
Everyone knows Jacob here. Just punch this bear in the face. There we go.
Yeah, martial arts seems pretty
Yeah,
effective.
Eat it. Like that.
So is this a dungeon? Dungeon of
This
Island.
is a dungeon. Dungeon of
Fucking
Island.
Fantastic.
Let's jump in, shall we?
Yeah, so Jacob was someone I went to school with, and he started a channel about, I guess, investing. That's what he does, right?
Boring stuff, right?
Yeah, just boring stuff. Who
Not
cares
just-
about...
There's no jumping in investing.
Yeah, sure, money is great, but have you ever tried jumping a bit higher?
Yeah.
Now that's a real satisfying feeling.
I got this battle hymn that's gonna make me attack better. I've got this buff to make myself run faster. And I can't use any of my other skills while hand to hand.
Perfect. I think that was a smart decision to start speccing yourself towards hand-to-hand combat.
You know, I just want to make this a challenge, you know. I could show you some dual wielding, some Sword Art Online hero action.
I mean, you're dual wielding right now.
I am. These fucking hands. All right, there's a ping system.
What's that Joe Dirt reference?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Classic.
Here, I'm gonna switch to the dual wielding. I think that's got some flashy attacks in it. It looks like they put the most effort or bought the most animations for that.
Yeah, we did lose a viewer since you started using hand-to-hand combat, so I assume that they were bored by the lack of flashy skills.
Yeah,
so.
check this. This is a bit
Please
flashier.
Give it everything that you've got.
I will. Oh yeah, I have a charge attack, a little guns style charge attack, you know. Go. I can still jump on their heads too. Okay, if we want to bring out some more Super Mario. Oh wait, and my circles to roll. I could do some The goblin is just dropping bombs on me. This fucking dickhead. Oh, jeez.
Listen, it's a very effective form of combat. So, are all dungeons just one long, identical hallway?
Yes. Well, actually,
that just
you know,
intermittently have monsters scattered throughout it?
Not quite, actually. I'm not giving it its fair due. This style of dungeon, which is just like fight dudes and then fight a boss, are all the same, just straight corridor, at least as far as I've played. But there are some that are like a platforming styled one where it's like you need to race to get to the end. There's a hoverboarding race one
that sounds
as well,
like a nightmare.
Actually, it is a nightmare because hoverboards do not control nice in this game, but are still cool. I think I actually have one. I might once I get in this hallway away from these dudes.
Now, is the hoverboard like Back to the Future style hoverboard, or like those hoverboards that were popular like 2 years ago with the two wheels?
It's Back
like
to the Future style.
Okay, good.
How do I do this? You know what? I'll just drag it. Let's get. I don't need this seat. Okay. Okay. And then I throw a Pokeball out, and then it appears. And then I hit the ride button, and then now you just Tony Hawk.
Oh, yo, you can do like, is that like a method? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sick grab tricks, bro.
Why
is it
really
hilariously slow?
You have to like sprint, and then there you go. There we go.
All right, yeah. Now we're talking. Can you find the hidden tape in this dungeon?
Yeah, you can collect the skate letters. You can find the pink elephants for the homeless dude who lives on campus.
I was playing the Tony Hawk remaster lately.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it holds up. It holds up. They added to the soundtrack because I think the first game only had like 10 songs on it. It was a hilariously small soundtrack, so they added more songs to it. I don't know if I fully agree with it. There's some decent tracks, but
I mean, I'm sure that's probably also a licensing nightmare to get it remaster a game like that and try and keep all the soundtracks, all the music in the soundtrack.
True, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how much. I don't know if Goldfinger is up to much these days.
Well, they have that.
Actually,
they have the one Goldfinger. They have Scar, right? They got the nice
they've got Superman.
Yeah,
which
I think is like the one they needed, right?
Yeah, I mean they've basically built their entire identity around that song. There's actually a documentary about the Tony Hawk game series called "Pretending I'm a Superman." Just straight up a line from Goldfinger Superman. And you know what? That was unfair to Goldfinger, and I apologize. I assume that they're watching this stream, but they have been pretty active during quarantine. They were doing, I was gonna say covers, but it's not really a cover if it's their own song. But they're doing like at-home versions of all of their songs and
That's nice.
re-recording all of them. So you know what? Good for them. They've been busy little bees, and helping us get through a difficult time single-handedly.
Here's the secret. If anyone playing Craftopia or wanting to know a secret of Craftopia looking into it, when you get into these dungeons, hit every single barrel and crate, because I don't know where else to get salt and vinegar and cooking oil and pepper, but this is where I get it. I guess you have to steal it from Goblin Dungeons.
Makes sense.
If you want to cook some ramen.
They don't sell it at the market, but
no, they don't.
You can find it in barrels sitting deep inside of what was it? Island Dungeon? Dungeon Island?
Dungeon
I can't remember
Island?
what they called this.
Dungeon of Island, probably.
Dungeon of Island, that was it.
Yeah. And
I
so
was going to say, Dungeon Island, it makes too much sense. I remember it was much more nonsensical than that.
And I remember now, you can also just keep eating food and just keep increasing your stamina bar for like temporary amounts, which I completely forgot about. I'm just eating fried chicken, that gives me a lot of stamina. Doing that.
Oh, I saw Hillary posted, punching bears, is this Riverdale? Is that something that happens in Riverdale? Because I only saw the first season, but if there's bear punching, I might be enticed to continue.
Oh yeah, man, Archie fights a fucking bear. You know what? It's hilarious. You'll find this really funny. Is that it's all a part of some scheme of he runs away from Riverdale he hides to Canada, and there's just this random scene of him just like in the fucking wild, in the woods, because that's what Canada is. It's just the woods. And he's dyed his hair black, even though no one seems to be in his vicinity. And he's wearing like a plaid shirt, and he's just wandering around the fucking woods, and then a bear tries to attack him, and he fights it, and then he just moves back, and then he just has this big like gash on his body, which is supposed to be like a scar from the bear, and he just proceeds to tell people about it constantly and whine about his bear attack. And that seems like that was the only thing that was written for, like there was like bullet points in a script of like move to Canada, fight bear, comes back. Like I don't know.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I love how completely obscene what you just described to me was.
I have some respect towards how Riverdale was made. I went over this recently to someone else. I was saying how, like, you know what, like there's a lot of like teen center channels or drama channel shows that like have been trying to artificially create interest by like putting spins on it that are pointless, like supernatural spins, like whether it's vampires or demon hunters or something, and it's all just to create this artificial or plot reasons of why things need to happen, but they all go through the same bullshit.
Yeah, because really at its core, all of those shows are just, you know, horny at their core. Yeah, that's really what the entire show is based around. It's just horniness.
Yeah, they're just
30-year-old layer gimmicks on top.
Yeah, 30-year-old teenagers just murdering people and banging. But there's just like they create conflict by being like, there's a rival vampire faction that hates us, and that's it. So I can respect Riverdale for being absolutely batshit crazy and more crazy than any of those shows, while just being like they are teenagers in high school. And the thing I really enjoy about it is that they'll just flip a flop all over the place. But like one moment there's like, you know, a fucking homicide murderer on the loose in town, and they're all playing investigator to find it, or starting up like street gangs and street wars to fight each other. And then at like the end of the season, you have Archie and his friends like coming together being like, oh man, guys, what are we gonna do when we graduate? What college are we gonna go to? And it's like like this is your problem? This is what's on your mind after all of that?
People in Riverdale have just short-term memory. They just forget about it. You know, once one plot line, once they've tied that up, once they've loosely tied up all of the threads of the plot, They can just move on immediately to the next thing without any sort of repercussions from any of the events that have happened already. So, you know, kudos to them. Kudos to them for having Archie punch out a bear.
Yeah.
I don't know how you win in hand-to-hand combat against a bear. Also, we didn't talk about this boss fight at all. Oh, it's still going. I thought
I just beat them. Hold on.
Well, no. Now you have to beat him again.
This this boss sucks. Luckily I'm like super geared and high level because it's not really doing much to me. This doesn't happen before. Usually usually you beat them and they go away. This one just kind of came back. Let's just jump on
Fight
the
it
head
again.
A little bit. Yeah. I'm just...
So, is there a bunch of unique bosses in this game, or is
I think so. When I last played it, there was just the one like golem boss that I just kept fighting over and over again in a dungeon. This is new to me, and it sucks because it keeps confusing me with reversing my controls.
This is just the Roselia, the Pokemon.
Yeah, I love it up. Okay. I gotta fucking use this milk.
Okay, so is that the end of Island of Dungeon?
Maybe
Dungeon of Island?
I drop some of these things I have. Let's pick up these petals. Okay, I think I did it. I think it's not coming back. So you beat a boss, they'll drop some stuff. It's sometimes decent. You get a lot of XP from it.
I noticed that was petals. Is it always sort of like, is it unique items to the boss, or
yeah,
is it,
I think so. The golem I fought a while back was always dropping other stuff. I think we can use these petals to probably craft something specific for it. They usually I forget. They usually give you like little like use to craft details. So we can create some magic wands out of this. Yeah, flower stuff. Dope. Sick.
Yeah, except for your character spec'd around jumping.
Yeah.
So
max
magic
jumping.
is gonna do you no good.
I have a combat power of 12,000, so you know I feel like I'm pretty okay. You can do that number with what you want with it. What sucked was that one of my swords broke during that fight, so I had to quickly switch out.
Is there I guess durability then on stuff? Can you repair it?
Yeah, and it's not like Valheim, it's not free. The thing that you can do two options here. I can choose to repair it on the spot with my hands, like just fumbling around in my hands. But it will decrease the max durability of it by a certain number. Or there's a repair station you can build which uses money to repair things, which can be really costly with certain things. Like I have this stupid Crimson Dragons Flamberge here,
yeah,
which is very expensive. It dropped from a dragon that I killed, so it costs a lot to repair it. Luckily I have two.
Why aren't you dual-wielding those suckers?
I wish you could dual two-handed swords. They need to put that in the game. Yeah, let me show you. I'll repair
Well, it seems
this.
like they have everything else, so
yeah, I'll
it's
repair
only a
this
matter of time.
Sword of the Dark Knight 2+2. I don't think there's a Sword of the Dark Knight 1. So yeah, my max durability just dropped by 31, which that sucks. That's a big number.
So why'd you opt to do it by hand?
Show you.
All right. I mean, you could have done it with any other weapon that wasn't your main weapon.
These aren't. I mean, I can get these back easily. This wasn't hard to get these. So we get to the end of the dungeon, and you kind of open up this thing. You get a slate of growth. This is what I was talking about, where you can give it to Anubis.
Okay.
And some character buffs. There's just a lot of numbers involved in this. I think that's why I like it. There's a lot of character numbers, lots of jump numbers. You know. And so there are little drops you can get at the end of each dungeon as well. I don't know how much of this is going to be beneficial to me, but...
Did you want to jump back into your other world? I don't know.
This green thing, yeah, let's do that, because I'm just fumbling around with this stuff right now.
Gotta jump back into WoW.
Wow.
I do love how hilariously fast gliders are.
Oh man,
It just seems
you
like
go.
there's. Why would you travel any other way? I think that's what makes jump so powerful in this game, is that the higher you jump, the further you can soar. Oh,
Oh, hey, oh you fucker!
they just knock you back.
Yeah. Yeah, take that, jerk. Well, did you want to see the bridge?
Actually, yeah, let's see the bridge.
Matthews
That's the reason
Bridge?
that we came.
Yeah.
Take it to the Matthews Bridge. Fred Durst,
Let's activate
really
my
the poet of our generation.
some ramen and some fried chicken, some stamina. I'll just go.
Yeah, because this was the entire reason we came here to begin with.
Yeah, this is
to see.
Yeah, this is the
All
island
right,
of the
this
bridge.
looks like it looks like a pretty big
Look at
bridge.
this bridge. You got that floating on over there to see Anubis?
Just looking after this bridge.
Yeah, big bridge.
This, you know what? They weren't kidding. This truly fits the definition of big bridge. Why is this such a hilariously long bridge? No one lives here. This is serving no one.
Oh.
No one is using. Oh,
There's people here. There's lizard
right.
people, and I'm gonna kill them.
this is. By the way, this is also straight out of Breath of the Wild. These are
Oh yeah, really?
they're the same enemies, and also you fight them on a bridge that looks a lot like this.
Are you saying
That one.
there's an island of bridge in Breath of the Wild?
Now, I wouldn't say the entire island is based around the concept of one big bridge, but there is a big bridge, and there is lizards on there with scimitars and bows, much like these lizards have. So, yes, this is. I was gonna say loosely plagiarized, but this is pretty heavy-handed plagiarism.
Yeah.
It's. But you know what? I get it.
Fucking wrecking them. Ow.
When I was in grade 12 and I had to write a compare and contrast essay on the Da Vinci Code and Heart of Darkness, I just borrowed other people's ideas. I didn't even read the books. I just went online, and at the time, you know, this was 2004, 2005. You don't have the same sort of resources, but at the same time, it was harder for teachers to know that you stole. But yeah, I just stole someone else's ideas
Yeah,
and
I know what
used
you
them as
mean.
my own. And sometimes that's just what you have to do. Sometimes, in order, oh, there's a merchant.
Yeah, it's Smith.
All right,
I
original
don't
name.
know if I can sell anything to him, but I think I could buy things from him.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to take someone else's idea because you have to get things done. Did you do something bad?
No. Would you like to? Would you be interested in buying an ominous Ice's Cows Machete 1?
Yeah. I wasn't going to be interested until you used that combination of words.
It belonged to a cow. It gives you a combat tier 3 level 5 berserk skill.
All right.
All right. Fuck you, Smith.
Taking your
Take
egg.
that egg. You dropped an ominous cutlass. I think that's it for the bridge. I think there are just a bunch of
All right.
goblins that just kind of hang out around here.
Yeah. You know, I'm not disappointed by the bridge. It was everything I expected.
Oh no. Oh no, there's like goblin kids around here trying to kill me. They're just straight goblin children. Was this in Breath of the Wild as well?
I don't remember murdering any children.
They're in the
so-
diapers.
Oh God, we can't have this on stream. This is how we get demonetized. We're not even monetized, but this is going to stop us from ever
Yeah.
being demonetized or
They'll-
ever being monetized.
They'll bring this clip up, but they won't bring up that possessed video because they didn't watch it.
Yeah, we'll get brought in front of a council, the YouTube council, and they'll be like, "Would you care explaining this to us?"
Gladly.
Also, do you know for sure that they are goblin children?
It's
Because
goblin
it's not
kid.
just. Oh,
Like
Well-
that's the name tag. Look, they all have "Hi, my name is Goblin Kid" on them.
yeah. Okay, never mind. I was trying to protect ourselves, but the game
That's okay. I'm not gonna
made
do anything
certain
with them.
that. Couldn't they have just been like even just like young goblin or just anything besides,
No.
using the exact verbiage that would suggest that they are children.
Come here, you fuck. I see that. That was pretty. Anyway.
It makes it especially cool when you say it after doing it.
Yeah. I mean, that felt pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
When I
When
was
something
editing our
feels
guns
cool.
video, you said that multiple times throughout the video.
I mean,
After you
was it?
did some kind of cool trick.
Did you ever think that though when I did a thing? Like, did you see it happen and then end up saying, "Oh, that was cool"? At the same time, I would say, "Oh, that was cool."
Sure.
Yeah.
In all fairness, some of the stuff you did was something that you could call cool. So
Yeah. I mean, that's what the
That's-
announcer kept saying, or the text kept saying, "Cool."
So why don't you have a motorcycle? I see that the motorcycle is on the start screen. It seems like an important component of this game. So
I don't
I'm a
know
little
if
bit.
I don't know if I aged up far enough to get the motorcycle in my single player, but the other ones, I'll check. I'll check. I might have, but I probably haven't. You know, I thought about trying to get the motorcycle and the helicopter. My brothers did that more, but
Well, you don't need
I
a
was like, what
helicopter if you get your jump high
exactly,
enough.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, what if I just get my character to run fast enough and jump high enough that I don't need a vehicle? That I am just anime boy.
Is that Death Mountain?
That is Death Mountain. So this is certain maps have different biomes, and at least from what I can tell so far, is that it's just kind of like a single map tile that just almost seems like it's just being reused and plopped on. Like, I'll fly over there real quick.
Is there a way to complete this game? Like, is there any like special tiles that would like move some sort of story forward?
I don't know there is really a story. Or what you would call a story. When you first start the game and you have a new character, you get put in this like little ethereal area where this sort of goddessy thing talks to you and is all like,
That's what they say.
congratulations. Hey, yeah, hey, traveler, jump into the world, and then that's it. But I don't think there's any story in this game yet.
Yeah, they don't need to be bogged down by plot.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Name
just wanna
one
craft.
game. Name one game that has plot that's good. Can't do it.
Can't do it. Yeah, so there's this. This is like a one volcano tile that's reused. There's a dragon that spawns in the same location every time. Here he is.
Good old reliable dragon. Never thinks to spawn anywhere else.
He's a goddamn fucker, let me tell you.
Well, that's why you
a
need
lot.
to get your jump higher.
Exactly.
So you can just jump right up and give him an old smack in the face.
I actually lucked out in that this jump ability seems a little broken, and that no one, me and my brothers were playing. There didn't seem a way that they were able to rely. Oh Jesus! Oh God! It killed me.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Oh no! Everyone.
So when you die, yeah, I know. I'm making a clip of it,
No.
sending it to everyone I know. So do you just lose money when you die? Is that the
Yeah,
only...
you just lose money. It's not a big deal.
When you die in Valheim, you lose skills.
I know, that happened
which...
to me, and I was like, oh no, my jump skill.
There was an old game I used to play called Tibia, and that game had the most brutal death system. One, you dropped your backpack, so everything you were carrying, and possibly there was a percentage chance for each piece of weapon or piece of armor you were wearing to drop as well, which was god awful. And two, you lost like a huge chunk. I think it was a percentage of your total experience in a skill, and people would train for hours at a time, just having a monster hit them
Yeah.
so they could like level up their armor or hit them with like a specific low level weapon to level up that weapon skill. And when you died, you would lose like probably 15 to 20 hours worth of training in that skill if it was high enough.
That sounds like the fucking worst.
It is the reason that I quit that game every single time that I ever like, because I would always go back to it. It was dumb. There was like, it was uh, there was like no animations in the game at all, besides like movement. Even like hitting things, there was no animation to it. Sometimes you would just leave a little blood stain when you hit them on the ground. I think it was like, I think they stole the original graphics from like a really old like Ultima game. But for some
Okay.
reason, I would always go back to it. And but every time that I quit the game, it was because I died, and I thought of all the time I spent getting those skills up, and I just like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. So don't design your death mechanics to be that unforgiving.
Around Tibia.
Yeah, specifically, it's still big in Brazil. It's,
Is it really?
yeah. So, a funny story about that. So my buddy from college, Ben Ross,
Yeah.
he also played Tibia. So that was the one thing that we bonded on immediately. I don't know how we found out that each other played Tibia, but we bonded after we found it out because like no one played it. It was such a bad, terrible game. Like everyone was just playing RuneScape because it was about the same time that they both came out. So everyone was playing RuneScape. I was playing Tibia. Ben was playing Tibia. And yeah, so there was a huge, like most of the percentage of the player base in that game were Brazilians. You would commonly have people come up to you and say BR with a question mark because they wanted to find out if you too were Brazilian. So
Yeah.
we were at a house party one time in college, and there was someone there who was actually from Brazil. So we asked him if he played Tibia, and he said, "No, that game is for fucking losers." and I've never been burned so hard in my life.
I bet he was so mad that you asked him. He's like, this is a thing everyone asks me whenever I go everywhere.
I just want to travel the world, but people just keep asking me about Tibia.
It's like anime and Japanese people.
They're just fucking sick of it. Get that weeb shit away from me.
Let's make some stuff. So I don't know what age I'm in place, but we're gonna find out. I wonder if we're just in the same age I left. I gave Fergus. He was looking for some log. Fergus the blacksmith. He's over here.
All right.
I'm an old man looking for log. I want log more than anyone. So he's got a heart over his head because I gave him some wood, some logs of wood.
Yeah.
And I guess he loves me now. We'll give him some.
All right.
Look, I've got some fire demon logs here, so let's give him some. I don't think he cares. Wait, can I just take them back from him? Because he already gave me. He gave me a slate
giving me
of growth.
log? Is that a euphemism?
Yeah.
Are you gonna give Fergus the blacksmith some log?
I've got you a log. He doesn't
He's
seem
gonna
to
lay
care that I
down
just
some
took
wood?
it. I doesn't care that I just took it away from him.
But I thought he loved it more than anyone,
He loved it more.
or wanted it more than anyone. Yeah.
He does.
I mean, in all fairness, like there's this world that has like a population of 10 people, so I wouldn't be surprised if. Also, he's a blacksmith. What does he want logs for? Does he want like metals?
Yes. What to do with all these things I have? I have so much bullshit in here. I just have a bunch of. I've got more scorching platinum ingots, and some Crimson Dragon's platinum. Are you following? Are you following on with all this?
Yeah. So there's different types of like platinum. I guess that gives you different properties.
Yeah, it's
I
just
didn't realize that
traits stuff. It's in.
I didn't realize
everything.
that the ore could have random properties.
So that's how you would like craft like equipment that would have special traits. Is the materials have those traits and then you build them into, which is kind of neat. but like you can get like bear talons specifically, and like these split out differently because this is a grasslands puppet's fang and this is a lizard's fang, and there are certain traits in that attached to them, and they don't always bleed into the equipment. It depends. I don't know what it is. I think it's just probably percentage chances.
It's a work in progress. Does it have
Definitely a work in
WIP
progress.
in square brackets beside it?
Everything does.
That might explain why.
This cow's milk though, that's final. Drink some cow's milk. Let's see, what else can I do? Make a blacksmith.
All right. Oh, Fergus is gonna be so happy.
Fergus!
What
Yeah. Let me build it on them.
Just trap him within
should,
blacksmith
I should.
stations.
I think I can build a wall. Let's see. Oh, I have a bunch of build equipment here. I have a bunch of I have some vertical wall. I only have one vertical wall. Let's see. Go back to the workbench here. I got logs for days, so I can build walls. Tell you.
I mean, in all fairness, walls are just logs in a different format, so I'm sure Fergus will love it either way.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be over there doing its thing. He's in love. He loves the amount of logs he's been getting. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm an old man looking for log.
I think that might be a sex thing.
You think so?
We can't be sure, but he looks all right.
Yeah.
In terms of character models, he looks like the least fucked up out of all the ones we've seen so far. This is such a lonely life.
Well,
how many walls are you building?
I was building 20. Fortnite building. Shit right here. Can I just build it into the floor? Little fence?
Can you angle it,
Oh,
or does it
jeez.
only go...
I don't know. It's pretty... Not good. It's not great.
I mean, oh, he's very confused even right now. I don't even know if you need another wall.
Oh, okay. Oh, he walked over it. Ha! You, Fergus.
I don't know what he did to you.
He's having a good
Is he
time.
just gonna... Yeah, whatever. He's still loving it.
Yeah.
This is what he asked for. He wanted to be surrounded by log.
Now he has
got
log.
Exactly, and now he's got log. Lots of log.
Don't we all want some log? Oh no, I'm putting woods. I gotta unequip this.
All right, what can we make?
We
You know,
can
for a
make
game called
swords.
Craftopia, you would think that it would be, you know, a little more polished in the crafting part. I mean, well, okay. In all fairness, crafting like this at like a blacksmith and stuff. But when it comes to like placing walls and stuff down,
Yeah, it's definitely I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I've barely built anything in this game. In terms of structures, like whenever we like get on an island, we just build a bunch of stations out in the dirt. Whereas like, you know, something like Valheim, like a shelter is like necessary in the way that everything's built. I've seen some people build some pretty dumb shit in this game, like conveyor belts of cows that are being bred into a giant cooking pot that spits out meat, and like giant hamster wheels that animals are running on to power generators and stuff.
I mean, that sounds pretty all right.
But I have not done any because I care about my jump skill.
I guess when
than
you,
that.
I guess when you eventually get to like conveyors and stuff, it probably, you know, starts to flesh out a little more.
Yeah, there's things called monster prisms I have, which are essentially Pokeballs. that I can capture animals with, but it's a pain in the ass.
What do you do with them after?
So I think you can like put them on those like hamster wheels I was talking about to run on them and generate those. I think.
Oh, you can make a
use them
washing machine.
fight shit. Yeah, exactly. Are you for oh, like I can just make a washing machine?
Yeah, there was a washing machine. It's work in progress. It's right
Oh,
below the wall.
I think that's new. There's a fillet machine. Aging facility. Was it up here?
What's an aging facility? Is that
I
the
think it's for, like,
hyperbolic
a-
time chamber?
Yes. It's where you just jump into it and you just die.
No, it was in your menu where you just built that stone furnace from. It's right under the wall.
Oh, I've built a washing machine already. I don't know why. I don't know when I
Well,
did that.
to wash your
Yeah.
clothes, obviously.
Let's see what it does. Washing an enchanted item will remove their enchantments and instead apply washed. Huh.
What does washed do?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's got this gladius here that has fast eating on it.
Does it just make you eat faster when you have it equipped?
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah,
Alright,
now it just has
let's see.
washed. Now it just has... oh, okay. So it just increases the price of it. So this is like...
Okay.
so you can just shove it in here and sell it. Money. This gladius has some pretty decent skills for it.
Well, there's no more fast eating on it though.
Yeah.
So
Now I can't eat fast.
yeah, now no use to keep it.
Yeah. Who needs that shit? I don't need this coke. Let's see. What age am I in? Oh, I am in the frontier age. So the next age is the Renaissance one, which you'll be able to create this villager's bat,
Or the jack-o'-lantern head.
jack-o'-lantern head, or the crown. This is when you get the helicopter. Ooh, so I might actually already have the motorcycle recipe. Oh, okay. I could just scroll down and look at the future ages too, so we can just straight up look and see how far this rabbit hole goes down. You can make wings, I guess.
Griffin wings with fewer feathers
Yeah.
as opposed to more feathers.
As opposed to the legendary griffin wings that is under test.
with the regular amount of feathers on them.
You got some sick armor. You got some little IKEA furniture here.
Oh, the armor is gendered in this game?
Yeah, it's weird. I mean that like there's like
That's
the
not very
same-
progressive of them.
I mean it's weird because it's like it's not like you're locked out of certain armor based on your gender. It's just the way you craft it is specifically for your frame, which I guess that technically makes sense.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, you know what?
It's
Fair
weird
enough.
for a
What are
video
those
game.
what are those things? Those white ones right above the armor?
This one
Is that a mask? What
it's
is
a
that?
it's a fox mask
Fox mask. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
and a bull mask and a baseball
Now we're
helmet.
getting kinky. What age is this in? Sorry.
There's a platinum rocket.
What age
This
is
is
this in?
this is the industrial
The
age.
industrial age.
when
Yes.
platinum gets introduced. There's the innovative
Innovative
age
age
of
of
fire. Like, what the fuck?
I remember that one from the history textbooks.
Yeah, yeah.
The innovative age of fire.
Oh, this is where you get high speed conveyor belts and dashboards. It looks like it's like a boost pad. And the hamburger.
And
Who
the
could
hamburger.
forget?
This just really the most iconic era.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
So
a bunch
this,
of coming soon.
yeah, this seems to, so the most recent one is the Innovation Age of Fire, and then we have
Oh, you can
Age
see
of
the names.
Dragon and Age of Gods. I like where this is going. I genuinely enjoy the bullshit that is happening and going
Yeah,
on.
you
with
know,
this stupid thing.
I've played a lot of Civ 5 and Civ 6, and I remember these ages fondly.
Can we go wad of banknotes? I don't
A
know
big
why
old
you would
fat
need that.
stack of cash. What does it take to build?
I don't know, but I don't think we can see that. I can look at the details. Oh,
that's-
required material. We would need a bank. We need a
Yeah,
bank.
all right.
You-
You know, checks out.
You need diamonds.
It's What came first, chicken or the egg? What came first, the wad of banknotes or the bank?
Yeah. Wood, diamond, and a
Uh,
bank.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm not questioning it. I
Make
just love.
sandwiches now and
Now,
donuts.
what would you do with a wad of cash?
You can probably make TikToks and flex with
All
them.
right, yeah, that's.
Oh
Oh, a
look,
gun turret.
it's like that. There's like pieces of a tank.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I? Let's go to the. Gee, I wonder if it is. Is it the craft table? I think it's a workbench. See, can I? Do I have the recipe to make a motorcycle?
Do you have to? Do you just unlock all the recipes, or do you have to like find stuff?
Nope.
What is
You just age up and then you just get everything. Everything shoved in.
Into one giant menu here.
Yeah, I mean things are locked out depending on the station that you're making stuff in. I wonder if I need something different to make motorcycle. Unless I don't see anywhere. It would probably
There's a
be on
conveyor
transportation.
belt.
I can make a cannon.
You have a
I can
conveyor
shoot
belt.
myself out of cannon. Yeah, I got conveyor belts now. Look at that. Oh,
Booster.
I can also make the pyramid.
The World Heritage Pyramid.
Mhm.
Great. Can
Yeah.
you attach boosters to it and
Oh,
fly the pyramid?
I wish. Or we could put balloons on it. It says you can put it on a building and make it float.
All
You
right.
could probably do that.
Do you think one balloon is enough to lift the Great Pyramid?
Probably. Give or take. One or two. Maybe two for safety.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, so I guess like stuff does need a lot of materials, so I guess it kind of makes sense that they dump a whole bunch on you when you mine stuff.
Yeah, sure.
And there is just so much shit to build.
There's a lot. I think I actually saw earlier today in the on the Craftopia Reddit that some people aren't jazzed about how quick everything goes. They wish it was a little bit more slow paced, and they're not sure if it's just this fast paced because intentionally, or if it's just this fast paced because it's so early that they just kind of want people to get to everything. And
Listen, I'm a busy man.
Fudge around with it. And I'm
a very busy man.
I'm a busy man. I don't have time to fuck around. I don't have time to mine 100 pieces of ore all over the map. I need to be able to fucking jump mine.
I put like 70 hours into Yakuza Like a Dragon, and that took dedication to be able to find 70 hours. Because I'm very important, very important person.
Like you don't even need like to supply this furnace of wood or coal to start burning shit. You just got
it's a
shit.
magical furnace.
It's a magical furnace. You just I want to make some silver ingots. I got some silver ore. Make them.
Listen, you've got Fergus here. He's got your back.
Fergus, what do you have for me?
Did you want to go take another stab at that dragon?
Yeah, if you want. I'll fight the fuck.
Or
actually, let me I'm low on food here. Let me quickly make a cooking station. Somewhere. There it is. Oh, I need charcoal.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I think I did.
Can you cook on a campfire?
Not quite. You can cook like really basic stuff. Let me just check in my stone first. I think I could make charcoal. Yeah, I can make charcoal here. That dragon's gonna fuck me up. I need food. I need to be prepared.
Yeah, I mean he did really just put the yeah.
Oh, we got a skill point. Oh, there's a main
look at that.
mission. Oh, it's coming soon.
I feel a lot of stuff in this game is coming soon.
There's so
Work in
much.
progress are coming soon.
Yeah. So much of it. See, what do you think would help me? I have 2 skill points to get. What do you think would help me fight this dragon?
That's a good. I mean, it looks like there's a pretty extensive skill system in this game, but if I had to vote, I would say jump.
Okay. My double
the thing
jump.
that provides The
He's a
thing that
level
provides
1.
absolutely 0 offense.
So let's do that. I'm invulnerable for a brief moment as I jump. Yes. Because we're gonna be jumping a lot. So
Yeah,
we need to use
I
those
think you're set.
iframes. There are also a bunch of like living perks you can get for like mining and doing other stuff quick, but I don't really. What? Structural mechanics? I don't know. A lot of stuff.
Listen, jump is really all that matters.
Yeah.
It's really
does.
maybe it's just because like in my personal life, I can't jump very high, and it's something I've always wished that I could do. So maybe it's like a true power fantasy. You know, some people have dreams of being the super strength at their high school, just being able to beat up the bullies that pick on them. But I just want to jump higher. I just want to jump a little bit higher. I want to join the basketball team.
Could you imagine
I mean,
how cool it'd
I'm
be if you? Could you imagine how cool it'd be if you had a bully at school and you just like jumped over him every time? Like you just did a fucking
yeah. I
leapfrog.
mean, that's pretty okay. Also, I graduated high school like what year is it? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say on stream.
Are you gonna age yourself?
No, I am absolutely not going to.
Tell
So I'm still
everyone
gonna
you're
talk about.
19 years old.
Yeah, I was on the cast of Riverdale. No, I guess they're all like 30 years old. Man,
Yeah.
CW just like has like a hot person factory. They're just churning out models for the CW shows.
Yeah, they really
The prerequisites is you just got to be hot and not be able to act very well. For fear that another syndication or show would pick you up.
Yeah, let's make some steaks. I can make 10 steaks. This is when those dungeons come in handy, when you steal all the vinegar, cooking oil, salt, and pepper from the goblins.
Do you have to season your steaks? Is that a
Oh,
prerequisite?
yes. Are you fucking savage?
Listen, I had steaks last night, so
Did you season them?
yes.
Exactly.
We ordered them. I mean, it came with seasoning.
Oh, came with it.
Yeah. I haven't.
Fair
I haven't, journeyed too deep into the world of grilled meats. So. No, we ordered a thing from the keg for our anniversary dinner, and they gave us way too much food. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but they gave like it would have been enough to feed 4 people. So it came with like 2 honkin' steaks. It came with just probably enough Caesar salad for 4 people to eat. It came with twice baked potatoes. It came with asparagus. It came with peppers.
Oh man.
It came with cheesecake. So really just an excessive amount of food.
It already came with everything.
And this is the hot content that people watch the stream for. Me talking about
How much food did you consume the other night?
many components of last night's meal. Next, I'll start talking about nutritional information, the macronutrients, the number of calories.
Look, it's all relevant, okay? I was just cooking some 6 steaks,
Yeah.
some delicious steamed egg custard, and
In my defense,
all roast.
I'm very tired, so it's
Let's fight the dragon one more time, and then we'll call it a stream. How about that?
sounds good to me. I was playing Valheim the other night with Justin, and I just wanted to go to bed, but I don't know. I mean, you've met Justin. I don't know if you've witnessed this particular behavior from him, but once he gets something in his mind of doing something, it needs to get done. Like it's the only thing that he can focus on. He becomes hyper focused on that one thing, and he will not let you do anything else until that thing has been completed. So like last time he was actually at my place, um, we had a frying pan and it had the handle was a little bit wiggly, and he became
Yeah.
hyper focused on it, and he's like, "We need to fix this frying pan handle," and I'm like, "Really? It's
okay,
totally
man.
okay. It's not really a detriment to us at all. It's just a little bit wiggly." But he became really focused on it, so I had to go downstairs and get the toolbox so I could get the right screwdriver that would fit. And he tightened the screw, and the handle was no longer wiggly, and it didn't change my life in the slightest.
How do you expect to cook with a flimsy hand?
It's true, you know. That's what it's the first thing you learn in culinary school.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna fuck him up. This is no joke. He's very strong, apparently.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Or are you just saying that he is?
I think this volcano is also burning me alive.
It looks like you are, yeah, losing hearts. From
Which
the
might be a
volcano
new
itself.
thing, because I don't remember that happening last time I was fighting this dragon at this volcano.
All right,
but-
yeah, there you go.
So
That's
here's the strategy here for this dragon. So if I'm gonna hit him normally, I'm gonna do like fuck all. I'm gonna do like 50 damage a hit, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna be going on. It's gonna take us nowhere. With this jump on head Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars bullshit move I got here, I can jump on his head, which is his weak spot. And I can start building up like 1,000 damage a hit, which
So it scales at the more that you jump.
I think so. It's either that or I have some other skill that's doing it. That's
It's
also
you know, it's
accumulating
amazing
it.
that you've spec'd this character, but you don't actually know what it's doing.
It's been a while. My sword's gonna break. He keeps flying around. He's ruining my strat. Okay, I can do 100 damage there. It might be this new sword that I have that's doing it. Let's see if I can really... Oh, he keeps flying.
Stupid dragon
Yeah,
doing
get
exactly
down.
the expected behavior of a dragon.
Get down here. This is where jumping skill comes in. See? Oh, he flew high.
I am curious to see what regular jump looks like compared to the amount of jump that you've added.
To be honest, I don't know if it really added that much to it. The jump is pretty high in general. Yeah, that's... Oh, stop flying. Jerk. I wonder if it's either this. They either updated the AI a little bit and he's doing a better job of fighting me, or having other people...
Your skills have regressed.
skills have regressed, or having other people around a good distraction to keep him on the ground.
Maybe, but you have a heart and a half left, pretty much.
Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get back into business. Oh, oh!
Oh,
I thought I was finding a new strat there. I thought I could get stuck in him.
that's the trick. Abuse the lack of polish on this game.
Get stuck in the enemy. Where'd it go? There we go. 300.
Oh yeah.
91. Get right onto that. 600. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
If I can keep going, we can do it. Oh, I'm running out of mana.
Do you need that for your jumpy move?
I do. I need to jump and to heal, which is what I'm constantly doing.
Do you have any mana restoring items, or?
I don't. They exist, but I don't. Weapons are gonna break soon. I'll just hit him in the face. Bunch.
Bring out that Gladius.
I could. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
Ooh,
No.
boy.
He got me. Next time,
You're gonna have to practice.
I'm gonna have to practice and then come back.
So I was
Gosh
watching the
darn it.
stream because it's a little bit behind where we are,
Yeah.
and you were hitting the dragon, and it was giving you a tooltip that says this weapon doesn't seem to be efficient.
What does the game know?
Yeah. What do you what do you know,
What do
game,
you
that I
fucking
don't?
know? Don't tell me. What are you, my dad?
Is that something that your dad says to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, all the
All
time.
right.
He goes, "Hey, that weapon isn't efficient. Your two-handed broadsword isn't efficient. You need a different weapon type."
Man, I wish my dad was around to give me advice like that.
Telling you which swords you need to use.
Well, this game seems all right, though. It seems like it's got potential. It seems like right now there's probably a little bit of refining that could go into this, but
Yeah,
I
but
think it's got some good ideas.
it's being actively worked on. The people making it, or the person making it, seems to be putting out work towards it. And it's cool. I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of janky. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of fun.
It's a little bit comical when you hit those guys and they go flying 80 feet into the air.
Yeah, these guys really suck though. They do not stop harassing you. Spawning, being jerks. Yeah, and I could see the character building getting pretty overpowered if you get the right combination of things.
And you know what? Our stream does say definitely not Breath of the Wild, and it's definitely not Breath of the Wild,
Definitely not.
because I think Breath of the Wild won some like Game of the Year awards, and I can't foresee this one taking home any accolades. But you know what? I think it's got merit.
It's definitely
It's got heart, kid.
It's definitely pulling as much as it possibly can from Breath of the Wild into its own bullshit.
Without, yeah, it's just edging towards lawsuit territory, but stopping just short.
And
This reminds me, I used to play a lot of Korean MMOs, and this is giving me real Korean MMO vibes.
Real fly for fun vibes.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I played a lot of them.
it's just
today.
yeah, it's just the logical evolution of a Korean MMO. Yeah, it's a shame that this game didn't seem to get any sort of hype whatsoever, because I think I think there's definitely potential, and I think it's really 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 early access right now, so there's definitely, I hope they put more into this game, because
As someone
they've got some good ideas. I
as
think.
someone who bought it, I do too. I don't want it to whisk away into nothing. There's a small community around it, of people fucking around doing dumb shit with it. It hasn't quite exploded like something like Valheim, but maybe Craftopia is the underdog. This weird janky anime integrated Vroid. Oh, I bet the VTubers. Let's hope the VTubers really get it out there.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they're banking on. I had not even heard of VTubing before you were talking about it. I didn't know that this was an activity that people engaged in.
It's like the next evolution of virtual idols, like Miku Hatsumi, what's Hatsumi Miku? It's like virtual idols in Japan. They looked at streamers and were like, what if we just did that? And it blew up. And now there's its own communities of VTubers that are very popular.
Is this a newer thing, or is it something that's going to eventually invade the West?
I think it
Can I expect this?
I think it hasn't evaded the West in the sense that I don't think there are a lot of Western VTubers, I don't think. But there's a lot of people watching VTubers. I think it's mostly just your anime communities doing it at the moment.
Would it be cultural appropriation if we started VTubing?
I don't know. My brother my brother made a YouTube avatar when he streamed Valheim and used that instead of like a headshot. He drew a really shitty Oblivion beard on his face.
I mean, yeah, that's really what I'm going for with this current facial hair. I'm going
Yeah.
for shitty Oblivion beard.
Yeah, just draw it on my face. Make it look like someone's been drawing it on my face.
Yeah, just make it look like I may have slipped and fallen face first in a puddle of mud. And I'm not talking about my favorite band.
I want it to look blurry.
All right, that's probably the extent of available puddle of mud puns.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna play a bit more of this. Maybe maybe I'll make a condensed impressions of this game. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But I think that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, is this you deciding?
Yeah, this is me deciding.
Are you
This is me
officially
cutting it
signing off on that idea?
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to be expecting.
Yeah, all
this
six
now.
all six of you are gonna be expecting this. And maybe more if you're watching the archive. I mean, why not? I think this game's cool. I could talk about this.
You know, it looks, it's I like the aesthetics. I think, again, though, there's an obvious blend of assets from the Unity store. But for the most part, like the aesthetics, it's cutesy. It reminds me of a Nintendo Switch game.
You look at it and you're like, is that a Nintendo?
It looks like it could be. If it wasn't playing in 60 FPS, I might actually think that it's a Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
game, but
All right.
all right, well, that was a fun little stream.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next time we'll play something together. Though.
I didn't thank you.
Did you not?
So no, I didn't. I just said that was a fun little stream. I didn't say thank you. That was a fun little stream.
Welcome.
So don't get ahead of yourself.
You're welcome. No, you're welcome.
All right.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Whoever tuned in live.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a structured stream schedule someday instead of just randomly picking a night to jump on and play a random survival sim game.
Yeah, right now we typically stream once a week. But yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully we'll have an actual. We'll plan out a schedule, a time.
We'll have a survival sim Saturdays or some kind of stupid themed night.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. And if you're in the future watching this archived stream, cool.
Check out.
I don't know
the
how
other
you
stuff
found
we
it,
do.
but I don't know why you've watched nearly 2 hours of a stream of Craftopia. But you know what? I love that you did it.
Yeah, we do a series where we go through the bottom 100 Steam games. You can check that out. We've done a few of those. We have a series where we play games for under $1 and torture ourselves.
Most of our gimmicks are based around terrible games, which I don't know. I don't know if that was the move, but we've been doing it and we're stuck with it now.
Yeah, we have to be committed to it now. We can't stop until we've played all 100 of the bottom Steam games. So.
Yeah, we have to do another Steam dump soon. Either way, yeah, we can just wrap up the stream before it's just us talking about ourselves.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye.
Bye.